Nah, AD's too good on here. You gotta set me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Miami Heat.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Look at the Heat, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Hawks, 2 games back.
And I think for the Hawks, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
And we've all thought this. They're just a middle-of-the-road team. The last thing anyone in the NBA wants to be.
So here's Miami's starting group. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Reddish out there with Bembry. And it's Lan in at the center. Here's Bembry. Well, it's all about the trick-or-treating tonight, Smitty.
Well, I'm old school, Kevin, but I will tell you, I hated candy corn. You can keep that. I hated the way it looked, and I hated the way it tasted.
And stolen by Hunter. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Dragic taking his time here, and it's good for 2.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Reddish the pass to Bembry. Olynyk against Collins. Pass to Bembry. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He's a terror in the open court. Butler can beat you with power or finesse. It doesn't matter.
Pass to Bembry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic. And, Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Collins kicks to Bembry. Back to Collins. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. And here is Waiters. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. And it's Butler missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Hunter. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Waiters dishes to Dragic. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. And the layup's good off the glass. Dragic has got 7 points in the game.
Bouncing off defenders like a pinball, something we see from Dragic almost every night.
Bembry the pass to Hunter. And here's Collins, defended by Butler. Lock at 6. Unloads from 13, and it's denied. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Dragic. Second chance shot. Shot's good by Butler.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
The Hawks trail by 4. Bembry the pass to Collins. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Bembry. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Waiters. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Bembry misses.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Collins against Olynyk. Collins dishes to Hunter. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler. A second chance effort. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the mantle of being a franchise player.
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call it. But with that comes a lot of, some people call it pressure, but a lot of responsibility is what I call it. Every night you got to show up. You have to be productive. You have to show guys even when you're hurt, you can still play. Even when you're tired, you got to go out there and do what you're supposed to do. It's fun to me. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. Johnson and Leonard together up front. And it's Collison at the point guard position. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Bembry the pass to Carter. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Parker. Over Johnson. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Parker. The Heat shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Winslow. Now the pass to Collison. Outside Butler. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
I like this for Butler. When he hits the three ball, the defense has to play him honest, and that opens up driving lanes.
Now here's Parker. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
And one thing that held the Hawks back last year, all the mistakes.
Yes, last in the league in turnovers, second to last in personal fouls. They were one of the youngest teams last season, and it showed. But you have to have more discipline to win games, which is why they only won 29.
That one is off. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
He doesn't get the second one.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
Here's Bembry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Parker looking over the floor. And it's Herter, top of the key. Passes it to Bembry. Over Collison. And no good. Trying to use the glass. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on. And for Justice Winslow, the former 10th overall pick out of Duke, he has transformed himself into a Swiss Army knife of a wing player. Gives you a bit of everything.
Here's Bembry. We saw him with 10 points last game. There's the dish to Parker. Great D that time from Leonard.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
You know, it's funny to think that not too long ago, Smitty, Winslow was viewed as a defensive specialist.
And in all fairness, that was not too long ago, like you said, Kevin. But what I like now, his playmaking has improved to where he can create for others, and he's getting more and more confident on his threes and scoring.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several All-Star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Myers Leonard. Olynyk comes in for James Johnson. Waiters, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in for Darren Collison. Now here's Waiters. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Now, here's Hunter. Covered by Winslow. Pass to Hunter. Pass to Fernando. Shoots the 3. That shot, no good. And it's Miami the other way. Lets it go from 14. Shot's good by Waiters. Waiters got his second basket of the night.
Terrific understanding of how to score the ball. Waiters gets what he wants. Lights out.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one drops.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Outside Dragic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Showing the courage and strength to take it up inside. Gorn will now go to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year.
Take a break.
78%, so
Two shots.
not too bad.
And that one falls for Dragic.
Well, he was a champion in Italy. We see what Dragic has done in the NBA. He's had a solid career, and he's still evolving.
And Goran Dragic drops them both. 5 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Hunter. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They have a 13-point lead. And over to Shaq. What'd you think? And that's going to...
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins at power forward with Len at center. Bembry out there with Reddish. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
And you watch Olynyk play, and he has the skill set of a stretch 4. Solid enough from outside, although he struggled last season, can give a team a different look from the post spots.
Shot clock at 2. Here's Bembry. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Land against Dragic. Makes it off the glass. Dragic has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Heat. And with Olynyk, he has the size to play at the 4 or the 5.
Olynyk is a legit 7-footer, and he has added beef inside the lane. Though until he improves as a rim protector, we'd rather have him as a 4.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's Butler that time on the assist from Dragic. Butler's got 11.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
Collins against Olynyk. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Olynyk. And when he was drafted, there were questions, Smitty, about John Collins' best position. At 6'10", what do you think? Better as a 4 or a 5?
And you know what, Kevin? A lot of people called him a tweener. The way he's developed now, it's positional versatility. Whichever spot he plays, he's holding his own.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best-kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
Here's Len. They get the rebound. The layup off target.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Dragic at the elbow. The pass to Adebayo. Over Reddish. And it's Miami with another.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Bembry. Dishes it to Collins. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Steve, nothing finer than having a star on your team who also makes everyone else feel better, feel involved, right?
You're totally right, Kevin. I talked to a lot of these general managers and owners, and they talk about they're looking for the unselfish star. Not just the star, the unselfish star. And what they mean by that, on the court, off the court, the guy that understands it's about team versus him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Carter comes in for Hutter, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. Now Collison. He kicks it to Leonard. Butler feeling it out a bit. Olynyk trying to break loose. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Bembry the pass to Huerter.
I got your help side.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Huerter. And he converts the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Left side Collison. Here's Butler. And another basket for Miami.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Huerter. Now here's Len.
Come to me, come to me.
52 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Collins. The fadeaway. That one wide left.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Collison. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
And good that time.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Here's Collison. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler. And the Heat lead by 20.
Everything's been working for Butler tonight. He's developing the identity of a superstar.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. At the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Myers-Leonard, and it's Collison in at the point guard. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Parker's shot is off. Miami leading by 20. Butler attacking. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Bembry the pass to Parker. Here's Herter, defended by Butler. They get it again. Fernando, that's good.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Outside Collison. Kicks it to Winslow. He dishes it to Butler. Wing shot on the way. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. 21 points for Jimmy Butler.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Carter outside. The dish to Parker. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the paint, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Carter, and it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Darren Collison. The pass to Fernando. Here's Bembry. He's guarded by Dragic. To the wing on the left. Reddish kicks to Parker. Over Olynyk. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
It's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
The Hawks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Now, here's Hunter, defended by Butler. Fernando, the pass to Bembry. Count that one.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
Outside Dragic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Going Dragic's length, it helps him convert inside against all those defenders.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Parker with the bounce pass. Hunter kicks to Bembry. To the inside. Fernando can't get it to go.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Outside Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Winslow. The three-pointer, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The Heat on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside Dragic. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.